Well, everyone, looks like we finally got the announcement for the opening date of the Avengers Quinjet attraction.
Scott, yeah, that's actually, that's not the announcement we're talking about today.
Oh, okay. Well, looks like we finally got the opening date of the Adventureland Treehouse.
Yep, that's still not it, I'm pretty sure.
Haunted Mansion is getting expanded and a new gift shop.
That's more like it, 2024, baby, let's go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. My name is Scott, and you're watching Exploring Attractions. And if you're new here, please subscribe down below with those bell notifications on, and leave this video a like at the end if you do enjoy it. And as always, you can check out all of our social media link down below in the description. But that's right, everybody. As you heard in my sarcastic intro, we officially got an announcement that we didn't quite expect that came from left field from the Disneyland Resort, and that's because they are expanding Haunted Mansion. Well, at least the queue, but there's a couple of details that you may have missed in today's announcement. New Haunted Mansion grounds expansion, retail shop coming to Disneyland Resort in 2024. The stately grounds of the Haunted Mansion will expand with a spirited metamorphosis at Disneyland Resort next year. In 2024, the additions will build on the story and lore of the Haunted Mansion and include an expanded outdoor queue to immerse guests in enhanced theming, as well as a new retail shop adjacent to the attraction's exit. So that's right, everybody, we're getting an expansion to the Haunted Mansion queue. And while I think that it was already big enough, this is definitely going to add so much more to the story of the attraction in Haunted Mansion. With the queue located over at Magic Kingdom, at Walt Disney World in Florida, they have like more immersion in there. There's more of like a storyline. Same with the like courtyard on the outside of the attraction. There's more storyline there and backstory to the Haunted Mansion. Obviously, we have the actual real stretching room and Hatbox Ghost, which is, they're supposed to get Hatbox Ghost soon. But yeah, we don't have anything like as far as like an immersive queue. Well, it looks like we're finally getting that. This is going to be a garden is what it looks like right outside the mansion. And there's really no like queue actually set up. It looks more of like just like a walking sitting area, similar to what we see as the extended queue for Haunted Mansion, which we'll get up into a little bit later on in this video. But yeah, I'm not too sure about this. Local legends suggest the manor known today as a Haunted Mansion was first built by a prosperous sea captain. To this day, the mansion's staff faithfully maintains the happy haunting grounds. The expanded queue will tie into these stories and more, including new gardens inspired by Master Gracie, Madame Leota, and the One-Eyed Cat. If the concept art matches up with what's actually going to be built, it looks absolutely beautiful, and I'm sure at night it's going to look even more beautiful as the lights turn on and it's a little bit more dim and kind of eerie and creepy, kind of to fit with the Haunted Mansion theme. It's all eerie inside of these gardens as you're waiting to board the fan favorite attraction. Now this looks like it's going to be expanded of the train station queue slash the former Fast Pass location. Obviously, physical Fast Pass are not a thing anymore, or I should say Genie Plus tickets. Physical ones are not a thing, and hence why they're expanding this queue a little bit further. And another big reason why I can think of that is the extended area for Haunted Mansion, especially during Haunted Mansion Holiday, would get insanely busy, causing a little bit of a bottleneck with all the crowds and whatnot. But now expanding the queue not only allows them to build more on the storyline, but also has more room for them to wait compared to just waiting in that general plaza area and creating more of a crowd. And then on top of that, the Haunted Mansion is receiving a brand new gift shop, probably similar to the one that we see over at Magic Kingdom. This is going to be right at the exit of the attraction. As soon as you turn left, there's a little cart there with the former entrance to Splash Mountain, now known as Tiana's Bayou Adventure. But it looks like they're going to be putting up an actual gift shop there. This looks relatively on the larger scale side, which could only mean one thing, that they have different plans for Tiana's Bayou Adventure as far as the queue goes, because that was used as not a huge part of the queue, but definitely a smaller part. This looks like it's going to take up that place, and I'm quite excited for us to have like an official attraction gift shop right next to the attraction, compared to having to walk down to where the exit of Pirates of the Caribbean, and that's where all like the generic Haunted Mansion memorabilia is. Speaking of Madame Leota, we felt as if it was time to continue her presence beyond the walls of the Haunted Mansion with an all-new retail shop. This carriage house of the mansion belonging to Leota will be a standalone shop that we are just dying to tell you more about in the future. So Disney didn't give us really a whole lot as far as what we can expect with this gift shop, what merchandise will be featured in there. But like I said, if you've ever been in the one over at Magic Kingdom, it looks relatively closer to the size of that one, and as far as like the theming goes on the outside, it looks relatively the same too. But the stained glass windows is what it looks like. The red lighting and the green light at the top of the shop looks really nice. So I'm excited to see this one at night too, because this concept art image is from a nighttime portion of the park. It is exciting that they're starting to build more on the storyline of Haunted Mansion. Obviously, we just had the live action movie release, which got some good reviews on it. And then, like I said, Magic Kingdom is set to get Hatbox Ghost sometime this year. So it's exciting that they're building on that storyline. But touching up on that whole New Orleans Square Plaza section that I talked about, they're going to theme this more to Tiana. Obviously, they have Tiana's place right next to this area, so they want to use this more as a Tiana themed area, especially since Tiana's Bayou Adventure will be opening next year as well. We also will make enhancements to the plaza adjacent to Tiana's place. This area is one that holds a lot of memories and history. A new elegant park-like setting will be a place to relax and enjoy the ambiance and live entertainment under the shade of new and historic trees. Constructions on these additions will begin in January 2024, and we will take the opportunity to help improve the accessibility of these areas, which includes a new elevator exit from the Haunted Mansion for guests with disabilities. So that's also exciting, as they're making it more accessible for guests to exit Haunted Mansion, whereas now they go through the main area where everyone kind of queues up after the elevator, and they would take the elevator back up. So it's awesome that they're looking at a new way to kind of make that a little bit easier, which means that Haunted Mansion will more than likely, unless they stay open during construction of that exit, more than likely go down for a little bit of time during the 2024 season. And it does say that they're going to start construction in January, so could this be the start once they close Haunted Mansion Holiday? Could they have it closed for a little bit longer to make these enhancements? That's just my best guess. But yeah, this new kind of plaza area looks really nice, and I'm happy that they're finally theming it to Tiana's place. They have what looks to be a jazz band there underneath a gazebo. That looks like it's going to be replacing the fountain that sits there where all the ducks hang out and everything. As far as the trees and everything, it still looks relatively the same, but yeah, definitely added a lot more planters in that area. Obviously a gazebo with a live band playing, and the theming is going to be similar to what you'd see with Tiana's place right across the way and Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Now keep in mind, like I put on Twitter, I'm going to be fully transparent here, as I don't really see this getting done as fast as people may think, because there are tons of projects that are still left abandoned. And by abandoned, I mean have been announced and slated for some time and just have not been complete. Adventureland Treehouse is one of them. The Phase 1 Downtown Disney District is another. I mean, heck, even the little planterns outside of the former French Fry Rocks in Tomorrowland. All these things we don't know when are happening, and they're teasing a new gift shop for Avengers Campus, which is set to open this September. I think that'll open up. It'll be a very generic gift shop, but on top of that, we're supposed to have a Quinjet attraction that we've been promised every time. It's coming, guys. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. But when? That's just my question. Because right now, the only new actual attraction that they have under construction right now is Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and hoping that opens up in fall of 2024. But of course, anything can happen, as it seems like some of Walt Disney World has kind of taken a little bit of a slow turn as far as their construction goes for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So while these enhancements and expansions and everything is so exciting, you gotta think to yourself, when will we get these other announcements from Disney? Because at the D23 Expo, we didn't really get these announcements, or at least detailed announcements. We got Destination D23 coming up, but hopefully we'll have some announcements then. As of right now, though, Disney has shared a sneak peek with us of the new enhancements coming to Haunted Mansion, and of course Tiana's Place area, which I'm pretty excited about and excited to look forward. And of course, we'll be covering all that construction progress and everything on our channel, so if you don't want to miss that, please subscribe with those bell notifications down below. But let me know down below in the comments section, do you think that these enhancements are needed and exciting? Let us know down below. But as always, my name is Scott, and you've been watching Exploring Attractions. Positivity is key, and most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace out, everybody.